It's Leahz, and I am on Brian Forrester's website, and we're going to take a look at some more ancient archaeology in association with nephilim. It says the mysterious stone aqueduct off of Kumbao, Peru. Kumbao is located about 12 miles, 19 kilometers southwest of the Peruvian city of Cajamarca at an elevation of approximately 11,000 feet. The location is best known for the ruins of pre-Incan aqueduct stretching approximately 5 miles in length. And you can see the picture right here. The aqueduct collected water from the Atlantic watershed and redirected it on its way to the Pacific Ocean. It is thought to have been constructed around 1500 BC and was once thought to be the oldest existing man-made structure in South America. However, radiocarbon dating of the deposits in the channel have not been tested, so it could be much older. And there you can see another image of this aqueduct. Now down here, this is a petroglyph. It says there's a number of petroglyphs on the aqueduct and surrounding caverns. The name Kumbao may be derived from an Inca Quechua phrase, Kumpi Mea, meaning well-made water channel, or Humpy Mayo, meaning thin river. And you can see right here the petroglyphs. This remote mountainous region is also the location of a stone forest composed of natural volcanic rocks which have been shaped by erosion. These formations of volcanic rock are also known as Los Frailones, or the stone monks. One very intriguing feature of the aqueduct carved into the volcanic bedrock is the presence of zigzag patterns. Some theorize that they are for slowing the water flow in order that silt will drop out, thus cleaning the water. And you can see this right here. It is not for sure when it was made, who made it, how long it was used, or when its use stopped. In fact, it may be much longer than previously expected, as either or both ends may be covered in built-up silt and vegetation. We have two major tours for 2014 still to come in September and October. Details below. And Brian Forrester does give tours, so be sure and check out his website and see if it's something you're interested in doing. Now I'm going to take you over to Kim Quarterman's website here. Nephilim Uparts, Gobekli Tepe, Turkey, 9,000 years old. It says Gobekli Tepe was built before humans knew how to grow food about 9,000 years ago. And it was around in the 1960s, he writes, that people in Turkey found an ancient buried complex composed of huge stone pillars arranged in a circle like Stonehenge, some of them 30 feet tall, except they were older than Stonehenge, 6,000 years older. So there's these mysterious, huge stone pillars put together in this circle, just like a Stonehenge, but 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. That's phenomenal. And you can see the picture here. It does look very much like Stonehenge. And then here's a closer shot of one of the pillars. You can see it's got some carvings on it. Having been dated to around 9,000 BC, Gobekli Tepe is thought to be the oldest construction project known. And this doesn't make much sense because conventional knowledge has always been that humans did not start building things until after we learned how to farm. Given that excavations turned up a whole lot of bones at the site, probably from animal sacrifices, archaeologists are pretty sure that it was a religious site, which seems to indicate that it was religion, not agriculture, that first inspired people to build this structure, perhaps to their Nephilim gods. Now here's another article he's got. This is Kim Quarterman on the ancient Nephilim Uparts. Marib Dam worked for 1,000 years. Yemen built a great dam in 750 BC. Marib Dam is regarded as one of the greatest feats of engineering of the pre-industrial age. You have to have canals, gates, sluices, and spillways, and the whole thing has to be waterproof, or else everybody living on the wrong side of it might wake up drowned one morning. So it's got to be perfect. Okay, so this is very phenomenal that ancients could do such a thing, you know, to make sure not one single droplet of water broke through. The Sabians managed all of this before the existence of concrete, and their dams stood for over 1,000 years. In comparison, modern dams built with our advanced technology last for around 50 years, or 100 if they're really something. The Great Dam of Marib was about 2,000 feet long, almost twice as long as the Hoover Dam, and while it stood, it converted ancient Yemen into a fertile oasis, what was then known as the Kingdom of Sheba. The dam finally burst around AD 600, bringing down much of the agriculture system and converting the area into the sandy desert that it is today. And now he takes us to Turkey, Turkey's underground, Turkey's massive ancient underground city. It says, Turkey's massive ancient underground city was discovered in the 1960s in Turkey when a modern house above the ground was being renovated. What an exciting thing. Can you imagine renovating a house and finding out that it sat above this humongous underground, secret, mysterious, spooky area? I mean, that would be pretty cool. The achievements of ancient Nephilims tend to be woefully unappreciated. We think of people going around carrying clubs when in fact they had the engineering help of the Nephilim. But the Nephilim of Genesis 6 and later were nothing to sneer at, and some of their accomplishments make ours seem slightly embarrassing. Turkey's massive ancient underground city is an 8-story complex. Derinkuyu is just the largest of hundreds of underground complexes built by, we're not sure who exactly, around the 8th century BC. The city was probably used as a giant bunker to protect its inhabitants from nuclear war. It had access to fresh flowing water. The wells were not connected with the surface to prevent poisoning by crafty land dwellers. It also has individual quarters, shops, communal rooms, tombs, arsenals, livestock, and escape routes. There's even a school, complete with a study room. Even now, the site has not been fully excavated. So they discovered it that long ago, and there's still more about this particular site that they don't even know about yet. It's not all been uncovered. So if you like ancient technology and archaeology as much as I do, be sure and check out Brian Forrester and C.K. Quarterman. I will provide both of their links in my article on Before It's News. Now, unfortunately, you're going to see these videos well before the article is posted, so please check back for the link. You won't want to miss it, and you can go visit C.K. Quarterman's website and Brian Forrester's. Thanks so much. God bless you, and I hope you're all having a great week.